Welcome to Partha Kuchana. Today, we're diving into an important topic in the world of networking: static versus dynamic IP addresses. Whether you're a tech enthusiast, a professional, or just someone looking to understand more about how your internet connection works, knowing the difference between static and dynamic IP addresses is crucial. Let's break it down and explore why this knowledge matters. What is an IP address? Before we delve into the differences between static and dynamic IP addresses, it's essential to understand what an IP address is. An Internet Protocol (IP) address is a unique identifier assigned to each device connected to a network. It functions like a home address, ensuring that data sent over the internet reaches the correct destination. There are two main types of IP addresses: IPv4 and IPv6. While IPv4 is more common, IPv6 is becoming increasingly important as the number of internet-connected devices grows. Static IP address. A static IP address is a permanent IP address assigned to a device. It doesn't change over time and is manually configured by a network administrator. Here are some key characteristics and advantages of static IP addresses. Consistency and reliability. Because a static IP address doesn't change, it provides a stable and consistent address for devices that require constant availability, such as servers, routers, and other critical infrastructure. Remote access. Static IP addresses make it easier to set up remote access solutions. For example, if you need to access a home or office network remotely, a static IP ensures you always connect to the correct address. Hosting services. If you're hosting a website, email server, or any other service that needs a reliable connection, a static IP is essential. It ensures that DNS, domain name system, records always point to the correct IP address. Security. Static IP addresses can enhance security by allowing for precise access controls. Network administrators can set up firewall rules and VPN configurations that only permit access from known IP addresses. Dynamic IP address. In contrast, a dynamic IP address is assigned by a DHCP, Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol, server and can change periodically. Most home and small business networks use dynamic IP addresses. Here are some characteristics and advantages of dynamic IP addresses. Cost-effective. Dynamic IP addresses are typically less expensive than static IP addresses. ISPs, Internet Service Providers, often charge a premium for static IPs, while dynamic IPs are included in standard service packages. Ease of management. Dynamic IP addresses reduce the administrative burden on network administrators. DHCP servers automatically assign and manage IP addresses, making it easier to scale networks and accommodate new devices. Flexibility. For most users, the changing nature of dynamic IP addresses is not an issue. It's suitable for general internet use, such as browsing, streaming, and casual online gaming. Security. Dynamic IP addresses can offer a level of security through obscurity. Since the IP address changes, it's harder for malicious actors to target your device consistently. Why knowing the difference matters. Understanding the difference between static and dynamic IP addresses is essential for several reasons. Choosing the right service. Knowing the difference helps you choose the right type of IP address for your needs. If you're running a business that relies on constant remote access or hosting services, a static IP is necessary. For general internet use, a dynamic IP is sufficient and more cost-effective. Troubleshooting network issues. When troubleshooting network problems, knowing whether an IP address is static or dynamic can provide valuable context. For instance, if a device suddenly loses connectivity, checking if the IP address has changed can be a crucial diagnostic step. Setting up networks and devices. When setting up devices like printers, cameras, or any IoT devices that need consistent access, understanding IP address types ensures proper configuration. Static IPs can prevent issues related to changing addresses. Security planning. Different security measures apply to static and dynamic IP addresses. Static IPs allow for more precise access controls, while dynamic IPs require robust security protocols to handle the changing nature of the address. Optimizing performance. In some cases, knowing the type of IP address can help optimize network performance. Static IPs can provide faster and more reliable connections for critical applications, while dynamic IPs are sufficient for less demanding tasks. Real-world examples. To illustrate the importance of understanding static and dynamic IP addresses, let's look at a few real-world scenarios. Running a small business. Imagine you're running a small business with a web server and an email server. A static IP address ensures that your customers and employees can consistently access these services without interruption. It also simplifies the setup of secure VPN connections for remote workers. Home automation. If you're setting up a home automation system with security cameras, smart lights, and other IoT devices, static IP addresses can ensure these devices remain accessible and function correctly. This is especially important for security cameras, which need to provide continuous monitoring. Online gaming. For serious online gamers, a static IP address can provide a more stable and low-latency connection. It allows for more reliable hosting of game servers and smoother gameplay, which is crucial for competitive gaming. Conclusion. Understanding the difference between static and dynamic IP addresses is more than just a technical detail. It's a foundational aspect of managing and optimizing your network. Whether you're setting up a home network, running a small business, or ensuring secure and reliable access to critical services, knowing which type of IP address to use can make a significant difference. We hope you found this deep dive into IP addresses both informative and useful. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to Partha Kuchana for more technology updates, tutorials, and discussions. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching and stay tech-savvy. Call to action. Like this video if you found it helpful. Share it with friends who might benefit from this information. Subscribe to Partha Kuchana for more tech insights and tutorials. Hit the notification bell to stay updated